According to the International Diabetes Federation, IDF, in 2021, there were 537 million adults worldwide living with diabetes. That number is projected to rise to 643 million by 2030 and 783 million by 2045. In the United States, the CDC reported in 2022 that over 37 million people have diabetes, and nearly 1 in 5 don't even know they have it. Diabetes is not simply about high blood sugar. It's a disease that can trigger serious complications: heart disease, kidney failure, blindness, and even amputations. What's alarming is that many patients take their medications regularly, yet their blood sugar levels remain unstable. Why? One of the biggest reasons lies in diet mistakes. In this video, I'll reveal the 5 most common diet mistakes people with diabetes make. They may sound simple, but each one can make the condition worse. And mistake number 4 has been shown by multiple studies to significantly increase the risk of hospitalization. Before we dive in, please take a moment to subscribe to Senior Graceful Aging, hit the notification bell, and share this video with your loved ones. The information you're about to hear may change the way you manage diabetes for life. Mistake 1. Thinking cutting sugar is enough. Many patients stop adding sugar to coffee, quit soda, and think they're safe. But they still eat white bread, refined pasta, white rice, and sugary breakfast cereals. These foods have high glycemic indexes and spike blood sugar as quickly as soda. A 2018 Harvard University study, published in BMJ, followed over 15,000 type 2 diabetes patients. Those who ate more refined grains had a 38% higher risk of cardiovascular complications compared to those who consumed mostly whole grains. It's, for example, a single slice of white bread has a GI of about 70 higher than table sugar. Solution: replace refined carbs with whole grain bread, oats, sweet potatoes, brown rice, or quinoa. Pair carbs with vegetables and protein to slow absorption. If it's hard to get enough fiber, consider soluble fiber supplements that dissolve easily in water or smoothies. Links are in the description and pinned comment. Mistake 2. Cutting out carbs completely. Many newly diagnosed patients become so fearful that they ban all carbs. They eat only lean meat and boiled vegetables. The result? Fatigue, dizziness, and dangerous hypoglycemia. A 2019 Mayo Clinic study found that diabetes patients who severely restricted carbs had a 32% higher risk of severe hypoglycemia, especially those on insulin. The American Diabetes Association, ADA, 2020, recommends the diabetes plate method: 1/2 plate non-starchy vegetables, 1/4 lean protein, 1/4 healthy carbs, such as oats, brown rice, sweet potatoes, or whole grain pasta. A 2021 University of Tokyo study even showed that eating vegetables first, then protein, and carbs last, reduced post-meal blood sugar spikes by 34%. Solution: don't cut carbs entirely. Choose high-quality carbs. Eat in the order: vegetables to protein to carbs. Use a continuous glucose monitor to track how your body responds to meals. Each link's in description and pinned comment. Mistake 3. Drinking fruit juice instead of eating whole fruit. Many people swap soda for juice, thinking it's healthier. But juicing removes most of the fiber, leaving behind concentrated sugar. A 2019 Harvard School of Public Health study tracked over 100,000 people for 24 years. Drinking 1-2 glasses of fruit juice daily increased the risk of type 2 diabetes by 21%, while eating whole fruit lowered the risk. One 8-ounce, 250 milliliters, glass of orange juice can contain 20-25 grams of sugar, almost the same as a small soda. Solution: eat whole fruits, especially low GI ones. Apples, oranges, berries, blueberries. Pair fruit with plain yogurt or nuts to slow sugar absorption. Consider supplementing with omega-3 fish oil from salmon, mackerel, or capsules to reduce inflammation and protect your heart. Links in description and pinned comment. Mistake 4. Extreme dieting and skipping meals. This is the most dangerous mistake. Skipping meals causes severe blood sugar fluctuations. Too low during the day, then spiking high when you eat later. A 2017 Tel Aviv University study found that diabetes patients who skipped breakfast had 36% higher blood sugar after lunch compared to those who ate breakfast. Why? When fasting, the liver releases glucose into the blood, making it harder to control sugar later. Another 2020 University of Otago, New Zealand study found that walking 10-15 minutes after meals reduced post-meal blood sugar by an average of 12%. Solution: eat 3 balanced meals and 1-2 small snacks. Stick to regular meal times. Take a light walk after meals to help muscles use up glucose. You may also try fitness trackers to monitor daily activity and reminders to move. Links in description and pinned comment. Mistake 5. Trusting sugar-free or low-fat labels. Many packaged foods labeled sugar-free or low-fat still contain refined carbs or artificial sweeteners. A 2020 Yale University analysis showed that artificial sweeteners like sucralose can trigger insulin responses in some individuals, leading to cravings and weight gain. That means a sugar-free cookie can still spike your blood sugar. Solution: always read nutrition labels. Choose whole, minimally processed foods. Safer snack options: nuts, plain yogurt, boiled eggs, or raw veggies with hummus. Consider replacing cooking oils with extra virgin olive oil, known to support heart health. Its links in description and pinned comment. If you're still watching, it means you truly care about your health. Take 1 second to like this video and share it so others can avoid these dangerous mistakes too. We've just reviewed the 5 most common diet mistakes that make diabetes harder to control. These mistakes can undo all your efforts. But the good news is, you can fix them starting today. Remember 3 core lessons. Cutting sugar isn't enough. You must choose the right carbs. Don't eliminate carbs. Eat smart and balanced. Don't skip meals. Eat consistently and read food labels carefully. Here's a simple action plan. Breakfast: swap white bread for oatmeal with nuts. Lunch: half a plate of vegetables, 1/4 lean protein, 1/4 whole grain carbs. Dinner: don't skip, eat moderately, then walk for 10-15 minutes. Snacks: choose plain yogurt, nuts, or boiled eggs instead of packaged sugar-free snacks. These small changes, if consistent, can lower HbA1c and reduce risks of heart, kidney, and eye complications. And remember, avoiding mistakes is only half the battle. You also need to know which foods actively stabilize blood sugar and protect your health long-term. That's exactly what we'll cover in the next video. 10 superfoods for naturally stable blood sugar. These aren't exotic or expensive. They're everyday foods you can easily find and start using right away. Let's take a moment to put everything in perspective. The 5 mistakes we've covered are not random habits. They are patterns that researchers have studied for decades. For example, the Nurses' Health Study at Harvard, which followed more than 85,000 women for over 16 years, found that those who consumed higher amounts of refined grains and sweetened beverages had a 37% greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who ate whole grains. Similarly, a 2014 study in the journal Diabetes Care showed that skipping breakfast was linked not only to higher blood sugar spikes, but also to higher levels of insulin resistance, a key driver of diabetes complications. So, what does this mean for you in daily life? It means every choice matters. The slice of bread you choose at breakfast, the decision to walk for 10 minutes after lunch, or the habit of reading a food label carefully. These small actions accumulate into powerful, long-term results. Think of it this way. Managing diabetes is like steering a ship. A 1-degree change in direction doesn't feel like much today. But over weeks, months, and years, that small shift can completely change your destination. Choosing whole grains instead of refined carbs, eating fruit instead of juice, balancing your plate, and avoiding misleading, sugar-free snacks. These are your 1-degree shifts. And here's a practical checklist you can start using today. At breakfast, replace refined cereals with steel-cut oats topped with berries and a sprinkle of nuts. At lunch, fill half your plate with leafy greens and colorful vegetables. Add salmon or grilled chicken, and keep carbs to a small serving of quinoa or brown rice. At dinner, don't skip. Eat a moderate, balanced meal and finish with a 15-minute walk. For snacks, swap packaged sugar-free cookies for plain Greek yogurt, boiled eggs, or almonds. In the kitchen, use extra virgin olive oil instead of vegetable shortening or margarine. For tracking, consider a continuous glucose monitor or even a smart fitness tracker to stay aware of how your body responds. These steps are not just theory. A 2021 meta-analysis in The Lancet Diabetes and Endocrinology reviewed over 40 clinical trials and confirmed that lifestyle interventions, diet, exercise, and weight management reduced HbA1c by an average of 0.6%, comparable to the effect of adding a new oral medication. That's the power of small, consistent habits. And here's something encouraging. You don't have to be perfect. Even partial improvements bring measurable benefits. A study from the University of Cambridge, 2015, found that people with type 2 diabetes who made just 2 dietary changes, eating more vegetables and cutting sugary drinks, improved their insulin sensitivity within 12 weeks. So don't feel overwhelmed. Start small, choose one change from the checklist today, and build from there. Finally, remember, avoiding mistakes is only half the journey. To truly thrive with diabetes, you also need to know which foods actively protect your body. The foods that lower inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and keep your energy stable throughout the day. That's why in the next video, we'll explore 10 superfoods for naturally stable blood sugar. These are not exotic or expensive. They're everyday foods you can easily find in your grocery store or order online, and they may become the cornerstone of your long-term diabetes diet plan.